Was denkt die Welt über uns Deutsche? Das möchten wir wissen und gehen dahin, wo Menschen aus aller Welt zusammensitzen, in einem Sightseeing-Bus in München. What did you know about Germans and Germany before you came here?
We know they're very gründlich und pünktlich, efficient, and everything is well organized. And that's my opinion also when I come to Germany, also in Munich. The buses are on time. Yeah, one thing maybe, like if you're a pedestrian and if there's a red light, in Holland you tend to look left, right, and if there's no car, you just walk on. And here everybody stops. And I know that is typisch Deutsch.
Vor der Scheibe zieht München vorbei. Ein Touristenbus ist die vorsichtigste Annäherung. Die meisten Gäste sind nur kurz da, wollen Überblick. What is, in your opinion, typically for German people?
The people seem friendly but somewhat reserved.
Do you think Germans are funny?
I don't speak much German, but so not really, no.
Das Beste an Deutschland? Wir antworten 9 von 10. Come on, war's das schon? What kind of news do you read about Germany and the Germans in England?
I think recently it's been with all the people coming in from abroad where they've opened the borders and that, and the problems you have with that. And I wouldn't like to see us experiencing that in where we live.
So Australia doesn't look after refugees, and I have a lot of respect for the country that you do. I think that's amazing, because our country, Australia, is built on refugees. We're not a very civilised nation, whereas you have a great heritage of civilisation, even though obviously in the war with National Socialism that was a bad time, but you have you've come through and you have respect and you don't hide your history.
What is typically German?
Everyone has a dog and there's a lot of people on bikes.
We don't cycle enough. Everybody's in cars.
There's also a lot of smoking. Like there's a lot of people, you know, we don't have, I don't think people smoke as much.
Smokers.
Perhaps to keep warm.
What was the most important stations you said you must see these places?
I guess my father came here.
Well, that was after the war.
Yeah.
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 So his father served in the war. He was a prisoner of war. After
In
the fall
Burma.
of Singapore.
Yeah.
So he worked on the Thai-Burma Railway.
But he came here to discover why a great civilization fell under the spell of a madman. And I think that can happen to anyone. Absolutely. Yeah. But to see how what you've done and your beautiful country, and to see your families and your kids, the nurseries, the kids. Yeah.
Really cute.
Yeah, family, very important family to German people. That is nice.
And I'm for 40 minutes now in Munich. And so far, it looks very good.
What do people in Malta talk about German people or about Germany? Do they talk good or bad things?
The feeling I have about Germans, because of the language, is that it looks that they're very always angry for some reason because of how the German language sounds to me. So even though they're saying maybe something nice, it sounds very harsh. Sometimes like, oh, sorry.
Ein Tag im Bus, wunderbar. Man dreht sich im Kreis, aber es ist immer anders. What is typically German for you?
The variety of the architecture, the sense of history, and I like the fact that the German people seem to have lots of areas of enjoying themselves. I like board games, and Germany is the European mecca for board games. And I think the other one is a view of children. That's not. There is a little bit of a children should be seen and not heard in our history in England, and children here seem to be more a part of society.
Im Touristenbus durch die eigene Stadt. Das Bekannte völlig neu entdecken. Mit dem Blick des Neugierigen. Es lohnt sich.